Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Today we're gonna be doing this beautiful sunset eye makeup look right here. It came out super gorgeous. Yes, we're getting out of our comfort zone today and using a lot of beautiful colors on our eyes. If you guys want to know how I created this eye look, then keep on watching. But before we start, don't forget to like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe down to my channel. Hit that bell ring button so you guys can get notified every time I post a video for you guys. All right, let's get started. I am super excited to show you guys this eye look. I don't do a lot of colorful eye looks, and this one is actually, I think, one of my favorite ones, which is funny because I actually got inspired with a picture when I googled sunset, because I knew I wanted to do like a sunset eye look. So this is a picture that came up, one of the pictures that came up when I googled sunset, and this was what I got inspired by. By the way, you guys, for the sake of the video, for it not to be super long, I'm only going to focus today's video on my eye look, just because it has a lot of blending details and a cut crease, so it's definitely going to be a more detailed eye. But I will definitely put all the makeup I use in the description down below for you guys as well. By the way, you guys, I didn't show you guys, but I actually cut my hair. I still kept it long with a lot of layers in it. I curled it today, kind of curled it, straightened it, and it came out really cute. I brought you guys in a little closer just so you guys can see more in detail of my eye look. And of course, I am taking advantage of the sunlight like I did last time I recorded, because it came out pretty good on the lighting. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos that I'm doing during the day, because I'm taking advantage of the sunlight. So we're gonna go ahead and start by priming our eyes, and I'm gonna be using what I always use, which is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm just gonna be tapping this on my eye here, and then I'm gonna grab my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and I'm just gonna tap it down all over my eye, even bring it down a little bit here and then right here. By the way, you guys, make sure your sponge is kind of wet. You don't want it like soaked wet, but you want it to a point where if you like squish it, no water will come out, but it's still wet. So just FYI, it does help blend your concealer better, or if you guys use your beauty blender sponges for your foundation, that will help a lot as well. So for today's eyeshadow, we are going to be using the one and only ABH Norvina collection, and this is on volume 3. As you guys can see, it has a lot of those sunset colors on this palette, and I love it. And we're also going to be using a second palette, and this one is going to be from Revolution Makeup London, and this one is the Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette. They're very colorful, so who doesn't love a colorful palette for summer, right? We're gonna go ahead and start with this eyeshadow right here, which is B3. I'm gonna be grabbing this brush right here for that color. As you guys can see, it's a blending brush, but it's very kind of like oval shape, fluffy on the top. So we're gonna start by tapping this pink color in our crease, and you just want to focus this pink color in your crease, you guys. By the way, I did grab a brush that helped me focus this color right in that crease. You don't want to get a brush that is super big and fluffy. That's not going to help you concentrate that eyeshadow on your crease. So make sure you grab a makeup brush that's going to help you concentrate this pink color in your crease. Take your time when it comes to colorful eyes, especially if you're new at it. When it comes to colorful eyes, it's a very like trusting the process type of look, because sometimes it can look really messy, but the end result is gorgeous. So once you have that really packed in that crease, we're moving on to our second color that's going to help you blend that color. Next, we're gonna go in with A2 and A5 as well. I'm grabbing a same brush like the other one, is just a different brand. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by blending this orange color right here on that top part of that pink eyeshadow. You want to start blending it in circular motions, really gently, you guys. Take your time. And make sure we're blending it only on that top part of that pink color. We don't want to lower it. We want to keep this pink color where you can still see it. Grabbing a little bit more and just blending this in. And yes, I am bringing the color a little bit lower right here to my inner corner eye, because we are going to be doing a cut crease, so I still want that color to show. So once you blended that in, we're going to go back into that first pink that we used. And we're going to start tapping this color, because we don't want that pink to disappear either because of the orange. So we're tapping it and then blending it in only on the lower part of our crease. You kind of want to have that mixture between them two, where it looks kind of like a beautiful pink and orangey sunset. So just take your time blending these two out, you guys. You just want to go back and forth with that orange and that pink color and just blend it in very well until you are satisfied on how it looks. So once we have that really good blended in between those two colors, I'm going to grab this fluffy brush. It has no product. I'm just going to blend the outer part. We just want to make sure everything is blended in. We don't want to look like a hot mess. So make sure it's blended pretty well. And then lower part here as well in circular motions. So we're looking gorgeous. Now we're going to go back into the pink one that we first used, which is B3. Putting this color right here on that outer half of our eye. And you just want to tap the color in. You don't want to blend it in circular motions. No, you just want to tap it down. By the way, you guys, I didn't show you guys my nails. I hadn't done them in so long, almost like 3 months. Look how gorgeous they look. They're like green with flowers. And there's like 3 diamonds on it. Isn't it cute? I did one a little longer this time. I normally don't do it this long, but I was like, you know what, let me try it out. And I'm low-key liking the long nails. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our cut crease. You wanna make sure you grab a concealer. I do the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer because it's more of a creamy consistency, so it helps me cut that crease better and easier. Especially if you're a beginner, you want to make sure you grab a product that's more creamier, not like super matte, because it will mattify it really quick and then your product will just stay like that. So make sure you grab a product that is easy to work with. And I'm grabbing a flat brush. So I'm just tapping this on the very tip of my eye. So once you have that, you want to look up, kind of move your eyes basically. I know it looks funny, but every time, you guys, it works. As you guys can see, if I lower my eyes, I have where I'm gonna trace it. Simple and easy. I love this trick because one, I have hooded eyes. So if you guys are one of those girls that have hooded eyes, then trust me, this trick will work for you. Once you have that, you wanna grab your beauty blender. This is my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And I just wanna tap only the lower part of that crease. You don't wanna mess it up, so be very gentle. This is where we're going to use a second palette. I'm going to go in with 2 colors. The first color is going to be from the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is going to be this color right here, which is B4. And I'm also going to be using my Revolution Makeup Linden palette, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to be using this one right here, which is called Venture. Basically, you want to mix both of those colors together. So I'm going to be using a small flat brush like this. And I'm going to start by just tapping that outer part of my crease. You want to grab a brush that's very flat from the top. Now this is going to help me blend that purple and that pink, and you want to blend this in together very softly and gently. Moving on to our last color, which is yellow. So we're going to be using this yellow one right here, which is E4, and I'm going to start by tapping this on my eyelid. We're gonna grab the same brush that we used to mix that purple and that pink, and we're gonna use this to blend that yellow in that purple. Now if you're using the same brush like I am to blend these two colors out, make sure you clean it because you don't want any of that pink to go in here. Okay, that's looking gorgeous. So next we're gonna grab the same brush that I used for that pink color right here. Now I'm gonna be using this on the outer corner part. I'm just mixing that pink in a little bit in because I don't want that pink to kind of fade away because of the purple that we used. So just blend it in a little bit, just right here. Once again, grabbing a blending brush, has no product, and we want to blend this out. I'm basically blending by pushing it upwards really softly. Our eyeshadow is looking gorgeous. We're actually finished. I'm gonna do my face really quick, like all the foundation, concealer, all that good stuff. Of course, like I said, I will be posting it all the way down in my description below, and I'll be back because I do want to put some shadow on the lower part, so I'll do that with you guys. So just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
So we're gonna go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina collection palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the pink one first that we first used, which is B3. And I'm just gonna tap it down on my lower lashes. Once I have that tapped in my lower lashes, I'm gonna go in with our next eyeshadow, which is A2. And just grabbing a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna start by blending that orange with that pink one that we just put in. Next, I'm just gonna remove this powder that I put. We're gonna be using this lip liner from LA Girl in color Cafe. By the way, you guys, if my lighting changed a little bit more brighter, is because it's actually dark outside now, so that's why it's a little bit brighter, just FYI. We're gonna be using the Dose of Color lip gloss in color Seriously. This color just never disappoints. It's such a beautiful color. Last but not least, I'm gonna be using a setting spray. This one is from Revolution Makeup, and this one's the Hydrating Fix. All right, guys, so this is the final look right here. I think it came out super gorgeous. It's definitely a lot of colorful colors, and I'm actually loving it, especially for the summer. But give it a try. If you guys are not much of a color girl, more of a neutral girl, trust me, get out of your comfort zone because you will love this look. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.